Good afternoon, good afternoon, good afternoon. It's about 4 o'clock and it's Saturday. I keep losing track of where I am. In fact, it's whatever time that is. 4:30, in fact. Lee and I have come home. We've hung out with Kenzie for the last 2 hours. Kenzie and I have gone and done some Pokemon hunting because it was a Poplio community day on Pokemon Go. So we've done that together, had a couple of teas with them. And now I'm in my next house sit, which starts today. Bonnie is a very lovely Labrador. There she is. Bonnie, hi. She's adorable, very sweet. She's been waiting for me to arrive. Let me show you. This house is lovely, really lovely home. Let me just turn the camera. We've got this lovely open plan kitchen, dining, living space. When I looked at the pictures online, this place was really quirky. I wasn't quite sure what to expect, but they have done a lot of work to it since they arrived. There were things like bikes in trees and really I think an artist lived here before. That's Bonnie's area out there, so that's nice and secure, so I can leave that door open for her while we're in here. And that's the laundry area. I did actually put the tumble dryer on to dry my clothes. Why is it not? It's only a small load. Turn on now, please. Turn on now. It's a bit strange, isn't it? One touch. This is the same one that they have at work, so I'm not quite sure. Ooh. Press buttons. It's doing something. We'll go with that. Anyway, let me take you on a tour. I'm just looking for the Wi-Fi connection. This is the entrance. It's a very lovely little downstairs bathroom. Down here, I love the tiles. Very retro. Some naked ladies. And then we go up here and you'll see where I will be sleeping. Nice wooden stairs with a runner. Thinking maybe that might be the way to go with our stairs, to be honest, at home. And then this is where I will be sleeping. I've already messed it up by bringing all my boxes of stuff. I'm literally living out of a box, a bag and a suitcase at the moment. I'm very nomadic. Yeah, wherever I lay my suitcase is my home. Lovely ensuite bathroom. Very nice indeed. I've already put my bits in. A nice sofa. Just hang out here. More naked people. The garden down there. Lovely garden. Lovely big garden. And that's the bed. Very high ceilings. Yes, beautiful room. I'm very, very pleased with the room I've been given. It's like being in a hotel and they've given me some fresh sweet peas, are they? Which is lovely. Not looking too raggedy today. Didn't bother with any makeup. But let me turn the light off actually. But yeah, thought I'd give you a tour of the place as I've started unpacking my stuff. Once I've got the Wi-Fi connection, I will start doing some editing because my goodness, I've got a lot of things that need to be edited and put up. I've got a whole bunch of videos that are history videos that a friend of mine, a lovely subscriber, offered to film for me, and got all the bits to do it. They've even sent me the historical information about it. I just haven't sat down and got all that stuff from where we've saved it to actually sit and do it. Oh, let me show you these Snoopy fans. How about that? Those are actually really cool. Some really lovely quirky art. Yes, what was I saying before I got sidetracked by Snoopy? I can't remember. Yes, so I've got loads of videos plus all the holiday stuff as well. And there was stuff pre-holiday that I still haven't edited. I need to crack on with that. And I'm going away at the weekend, so I'm probably going to be filming in my van as well. Yep. Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It is Sunday. My days are all over the place. We are going to go for a walk, myself and Bonnie, and then I'm going to go and hang out with my parents for a little bit at their allotment because it is an allotment open day. Then I need to go to Waitrose and get some food for myself and for my family. Then probably another walk for Bonnie and then a relax. And tomorrow, strangely enough, I have no work whatsoever apart from this job. Not quite sure how that's happened. Things have just moved around, but I do have to get up nice and early because I've got the filling to be filled at 9:20 tomorrow morning. So that'll get me up and out, but then the rest of the day is my own. Are you ready to go out? Come on then, let's go find your lead and your poo bags. Need to go and lock the back door as well. And then you can show me the nice routes. I wonder if you'll take me on a route or if I'll have to use my Google Maps. I might just get some Google Maps to come up, actually. I haven't walked in this village for a very long time. In fact, I used to cycle in it a lot when I was very young. Yes. Right, okay, let's go. 10:20. Got a lazy Sunday morning so far. Just need to open the gate. And then we'll go and find a footpath. Well, we seem to have found a footpath. So we're going to take that one. And hopefully, if I've planned it correctly, we will do a big loop. Come back into the village again. What a lovely thatched cottage that is. Anyway, let's head this way because this says this is where the footpath is. Now, Imo was showing me these on her vlog that I was catching up on the other day. I've never noticed that they do this before. She's very observant. Look. Oh, pop. And it all curls up. And it works better on the ones that got a little bulbous bottom, like there. That one's ready to pop. Thanks for the share on that, Imo. I'm going to show that to Ozzy and Harry. Just having a little look at all of this wood pulp here. It's sort of falling apart and disintegrating, but that's really good to see because it's great for things like beetles and things that lay larvae and need that safe place to hide away until they're ready to emerge. I do love it when I see these old railings, and it makes me wonder how long these railings have been in use. They've obviously lasted longer than any fencing. Look at the size of the nuts and bolt on that, or the nut and bolt on that. I mean, these things have probably been here for generations. There's more on this side as well. And yes, they're bent up and they're rickety, but they're still serving a purpose. No one's falling in, are they? Anyway, we're going to continue along here, and I'm hoping that at some point off to the right will be a pathway that I'll need to take. Otherwise, I'm going to end up a mile in one direction and probably have to do either the same route back, which I don't like to do. I don't like to turn around and come back on myself. Or we'll have to do the road walk, and that's never as nice, is it? Especially with dogs. I don't like doing road walks with dogs. It just doesn't feel very safe. And I don't know what she's like with traffic. Obviously, if it was Link, he'd be very skitty and worried. I don't think she would be. She seems quite chilled about most things, to be honest. I do need to ask them whether or not they let her off the lead. I've noticed that her recall just to come in the house is not great, and she'll do it when she wants to and not when I've called her, even if I rattle a bag or offer a treat. So I'm a little nervous about letting her off without actually finding out from them if that is something they do. Oh, she's found like a little kill site where there's feathers. So it's probably a kite or a hawk of some sort has ripped a pigeon to pieces. Not very pleasant, but that is nature. Anyway, we'll continue on this very delightful walk. But there's another lovely thing to see. Bat boxes being used. I shall apologise for any wonkiness that has been on my videos of late. I keep finding that my study mode is being turned off, and I don't know if I'm doing it accidentally or if something's just automatically turning it off. But I'm looking at my camera going, that's very bumpy. I wonder if I'm doing something wrong. Then I realise it's super steady, hasn't been activated on the camera, so I'm sorry if I was making you a little bit motion sick. I've not yet found this pathway that I'm looking for. I have found a river, however. I've just gone over a nice bridge, And that looks like a bridge going into farmland, I think it is. There was, oh, there's the path. Oh no, that's the path I've just come out of. Don't go back down there, Pip. There should be a path coming up any minute now. And I'm looking for the sign that says I can turn down because I need to go through a farm track. So I'm actually wondering if this might be it. Public bridleway. I don't know. That does look like a driveway and it doesn't say public right of way. No, I think that's private. Okay, let's go a bit further. I am actually getting very close to the road now, and I know that it wasn't near the road, which makes me wonder if I've come too far up. I might have to check Google Maps. I really didn't see a path, but no, this has taken me into the next village. We might just have to turn around and come back the way we came, to be honest. Anyway, let's go up here and just have a look at what's up here anyway. I think there's some horses. Yes, there's lots of horse paddocks. There's also, I believe, some businesses backing on over there. Maybe some sort of industrial. Oh, there's a riding school. Okay, yeah, I can see there's windows there with an indoor arena. And there's somebody riding around on horse. Oh, 2 people. Okay, yeah, this is not where I need to be. I need to go back the other way. We've made it to the allotment. Mum might have got the info slightly wrong though. The open day is not till 2 o'clock. And it's what? 12 o'clock? Something like that. 12 o'clock. Yes, lots of vegetables, beans. Oh, more beetroots for me to have my feta and beetroot. Thanks, Dad. I have a very nice feta and beetroot. The thing is, I need to remember that I'm eating beetroot because otherwise I panic and think I've got some sort of blood issue going on in my urine. Done that. Thankfully, before I booked the appointment at the doctor's, I worked it out. Squashes, I've got a squash as well. They, I'm going to try a bit because I haven't had spaghetti squash since I was very small. And I'm going to give some of them to the geese, see if they like them. You've got corn on the cobs with its little tufty hair. Look, I want to draw faces on those. Make them look like happy, smiley corn heads. It's coming on a lot. What was that? Duck poo, goose poo, yep. Bit of sheep poo. Free fertiliser. It's very nice, it's coming along very well. Lots of rhubarb up the end there.
Yeah, with the rhubarb was just about done for the winter though.
Is it?
Yeah, it's a bit
tough?
Yeah, it's a bit stringy.
Ah.
More red potatoes left.
Yeah.
Potatoes still come up.
Just checking out what you got. Oh my goodness, it's incredibly hot. It's really muggy. So I've just had really lovely tea and cake and chat with my mum and dad. I was going to get food shopping for my family and for me at Waitrose, but Kenzie's just rung me to say they're going back into High Wycombe because he's selling a load of his stuff, like his old Quest 2, an old phone, various other things, to buy a better graphics card, and he's selling his old graphics card. Anyway, they went in this morning and there was an issue because there wasn't the space or something, and the box for his Quest 2, so they wouldn't buy it off of him. This is CEX. So he's come back, he's been rooting through the loft. I was just going to get some shopping and take it over to them. But Lee's just, Kenzie's just rung and said, you don't need to take me in tomorrow because we've now found the space. So Dad's going to take me in now again. And then that way he's not going to miss out on the graphics card that he wants, which is in CEX at the moment because he was worried it was going to be sold. Yeah, Lee's taking him to go and do that now. So I said, well, I'll get your food shopping tomorrow then, which means I can go and get it cheaper because I can go to Asda and do it. I don't want to go to Asda now. I'm just going to go into Waitrose and get myself some nice stuff, go back to the house, hang out with Bonnie for a bit, yeah, and then put my shopping away and then come back to my parents, and we'll go back down to the allotment and we'll go and do tea and cake down at the allotment as well. We just totally got the time wrong, 2 till 5, so it wasn't ready when we went down before. Let's go and see what yummy things Waitrose has. Well, that's what I've bought from Waitrose. It is quite expensive, £72.34, and that's just for me for this week. But I wanted nice food, and when you go for gluten-free options, it does tend to be a bit more pricey as well. So I have got 2 ready meal deals, which I think were a £5. This one is sweet potato pokey ball, grilled peppers, pickled onions. I've had this before, really yummy. And I got pineapple and an innocent smoothie. And then this one I've never tried before. It's carrot, lox and dill potatoes. It does actually have quinoa in it, which I believe is wheat, which I didn't... Is it? It doesn't say anything about wheat on there, actually. Maybe it is wheat-free. Does anyone know if quinoa is wheat? Anyway, that was my second one. So I think they were either a £5 or £4.50. I can't remember which, but they were a meal deal. Hot cross buns, gluten-free. So obviously these things are more expensive. Like these would probably be something stupid from Asda, like 60p. And I think because they're gluten-free and they're Waitrose, I've paid £2.40, and my bread alone is £3.40. The eggs are about £1.20, £1.50. They used to be about £1, but they have gone up slightly. Cotton candy grapes. If you've never had these, they actually taste a little bit like candy floss, but they are slightly more expensive. So those are £3, those ones. Strawberries and raspberries. These just looked amazing. Rhubarb. I love rhubarb, and I love rhubarb yogurt. So I've got some rhubarb yogurt. My socks, because I always wear trainer socks. Some of them are now getting a bit holey, and these are proper like trainery thick ones, and we're going to be heading into autumn soon. So I think those were £10. I want to say £10. Oh no, they were not. They were £7.69. Actually, they're cheaper than I thought they were. The thing on the counter, on the, you know, the tag said £10 something. These were reduced. They were £1.25, I think, something like that, £1.95. They're just chips. I'm going to put them in the air fryer with one of my meals. I've got a potato salad for one of my meals. I've got myself some sugar because I don't like ready bread without sugar. Got myself some sea salt crisps, which I would like to dip in my hummus. I know I need some clips. So I've got myself some clips. Pain relief, because I used up some of them. I've been having a lot of headaches, so I've been using them up on holiday. And also Lee was having some achy muscles and pains on holiday, so I know we've gone through several. Food seal bags, something that I should have with me, living my nomadic life right now. Oh, blueberries. They only had the organic versions, that's fine. Milk, some orange juice with bits in. These were down to 70-something-p each. I can't remember exactly much. 75p, I think they were each. These are really good. And again, they'd be good with my hummus, but they're also good for me to take into work to stop me snacking on the nice things that Emma tends to have in the cupboards, because that's where I get caught out. Did I say I've got feta? The feta cheese is for me to have with my beetroot. So I'm going to do a baked feta and beetroot meal. I think that's covered everything. So it is a bit pricey, but it's all stuff I really like, and it's good quality, and it's gluten-free for most part. I don't think there might be some flour on these maybe, but for the most part, I'm being quite good again. I have done my hair, had a shower, freshened up. I am going back to my parents now. Puppy dog's been keeping me company. She's going to go back down into the living room. She's been outside. I've given her a treat, topped up her water. Just chatted to her, but I had this extra time because I didn't have to go and get food and then drop it off at home. I'm going to do that tomorrow now. So yeah, it's just meant that I can come and freshen up. I'm going to put my hair up because it's so very hot, and I might even put it in a clip on the back of my head. But I just feel so much better for having, yeah, just having rinsed myself and washed my hair, because that was getting very uncomfortable. I probably still had a bit of sand left in it from the holiday.
Two teas and coffee.
Yes,
Oh, what is that? Raspberry muffin cake. What? Raspberry muffin cake.
Oh, yes, I think he probably is.
It does, doesn't it?
I was looking at the brownies and then went, oh, that looks good. See, these are perfect because look, they're just like a stem. You don't have to rummage for them. You just go and you pick. Like, yeah, whereas a lot of these are like, they go out and then you can't get to the berries and you miss a load. Whereas these are just like straight up beautiful berries. And they're big. My dad's just pointed out the hops. Maybe someone's going to make their own beer. We were just looking at these very good crop of tomatoes there. That's quite impressive. Oh, I like this bit. This would be my sort of allotment. Just hang out like a little den. Not so much of the growing. Oh, look at the grapes. Not so much of the growing, just a lot of the hanging out, I think. That's probably what my allotment would look like. Could pretend I was in Italy somewhere eating grapes as I chilled out.
Could be a heritage one, like the one.
Heritage tomatoes, what? Because they've got ridges.
Yeah.
Oh look, they've got the orange cherry ones as well.
Yeah.
Or like an upside down pear.
Yeah, those are almost peppery, aren't they? Almost like peppers. Wonder what breed of tomato they are. Species, that's the word I'm looking for, isn't it? Not breed. I'm admiring the dahlia. I like plants that have got dark leaves. They're unusual. My mum was admiring this cabbage. It's a rather interesting shaped pumpkin in a pumpkin patch. It's like mixed gourds. Some of them are little, some of them are green, some of them are orange, yellow, brown, random marrow is there in there as well. It's just like they've gone, right, let's just plant a load of gourds and see what happens. It's been quite successful.
Very colourful.
I like marrow if you mix it, what, that colourful one there? Yeah. I like marrows when you mix them, like you hollow them out and then put minced beef and stuff in, yeah. That's a mahoosive pumpkin. I'm just looking at the artichokes. Oh, there's a bee in there wandering around. Yeah, they are. At what point do you eat them? Like, would that be edible now? Eatable?
No, yeah.
Or before they flower?
Yeah, I think so.
It's now about 6:30. And it's cooled down enough from being 27 degrees in the shade. So I'm going to take this one out for a walk. Gonna have a little look over here at the pond. As I drove in, there were some more hens or coots or something. Oh, splashing about. There's also a couple crossing the road as well. They looked quite young, whatever they were. I think they were baby coots. Not sure. Anyway, let's walk this way. I decided to go back the way I came. It looked like it was a dead end. So we'll go this way, see what we can find up here. We'll go past the church, or through the churchyard maybe. We'll have a look. Some interesting hair going on. It's because I've had it up and I've had it in a clip. I've literally just had another rinse off. I had a proper shower earlier. I just wanted to rinse off to freshen up because it has been so hot. It's now 7:20. I've got lots of beetroot from Mum and Dad's allotment, and I've got feta, and I'm going to boil up the beetroot, take off the skin. I'm going to peel it. Yeah, take off the skin, that is peeling it. Slice it, and then make it into a nice beetroot and feta bake, which you've seen me do before, but I'll talk about again. There's no measurements as such. It's just enough beetroot and enough feta to fill whatever size dish you wish to make, and then chuck it in the oven. Beetroots having a lovely warm bath, and I have got ridged salted crisps and this really tasty hummus, roasted butternut squash and red pepper hummus. It is so good. Yeah, I'm just taking huge great wadges of it.
It's so good.
There we go, there is my beetroot. This has been beautifully peeled. It's a bit, the light's not great, I'm afraid. There's my feta. I found these little individual pots, so I'm going to line the individual ones, and I should be able to get 3 or 4 meals worth, so that I can have little individual portions, which will be nice. there we go. I've managed to get 3 of those made, and I'm going to put them all in the oven. I did think maybe not cooking them all, but actually if they're all cooked, then I just need to heat it up in the microwave, don't I? Pop it out of its pot and microwave it. There we go. I have 3 nicely browned off, yummy feta and beetroot meals.